Well, what great wrestlings was there a wrestling match with? It was with her sister. Bilhah conceived as a direct result. Rachel had given Bilhah to Jacob for a wife because she got tired of seeing Leah conceive. Because Leah gave birth to Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. And as a result of that, Rachel got angry. And she said, give me a child lest I die. And so she said, you know what I'll do? I will just go ahead and I will give my husband Bilhah. And Bilhah conceived. And I want to show you how we even had slave, we had sex trafficking going on way back then. Because after Bilhah conceived and gave birth, it wasn't Bilhah didn't even have the opportunity to name her own children. Rachel named the children for her because those concubines had been given, they became concubines as a direct act of Rachel. Concubines. They were given to her as handmaidens to help her with the responsibilities. But because her daddy Laban was in fact already an extortioner, extortion and trickery and all kinds of deceit was already in the family bloodline. Because Laban had actually tricked Jacob to do the number of years to work to get the children, the wives, Leah and Rachel. He worked for Rachel originally, but he couldn't have Rachel because Rachel was not the firstborn. Laban was operating in trickery. Laban was nothing more but the brother of Jacob's mother. And she ended up, she operated in trickery when she allowed Jacob to get the blessing, because when Jacob and Esau were in her womb, God had already told her that the older would serve the younger, but she operated in trickery to get the younger to receive the blessing that God had aforetime already told her. The blessing is already on the younger child. But when God has already established you and set you up for a blessing, all you need to do is wait on the Lord for your blessing. You don't need to operate in trickery. You don't need to bounce from church to church. You don't need to leave one ministry to go to another ministry, waiting on somebody to acknowledge you. Wait on the Lord, I say. Wait. We don't want to wait on nothing. We want the blessing right away. Even if the blessing comes through trickery and deceit. Even if we're operating in a